Welcome back.
Here we go again.
Just tell me when to stop. Tell me when.
Let's go.
We got our glasses ready, which means we have another review.
Here we go.
We are back. Eric and Eric. We're here.
Eric with a C.
And Eric with a K. Alright, so what will we be reviewing in today's video?
Blade Runner 2049.
And on this review, we actually went to the theater together.
Yes, we did.
We held hands.
The bromance was real.
I take that back. It was not a real bromance. We did not hold hands, but we did sit next to each other. We watched this flick.
He was a tease.
Yeah, I've been told that before. I mean, I can't help it. I'm a very flirtatious individual.
Very respectable individual.
Yeah.
Oh, he's getting it. Oh, man. We got some stuff to tell you today. Blade Runner 2049. What was your thoughts?
I want to hear your thoughts on this movie first.
It was boring as
Everything that I've read on this movie, okay, I don't remember. I know I've watched Blade Runner, the original. What was that? Was that like Blade Runner 20?
It was just Blade Runner.
What did you say, Blade Runner? I watched that way back in the day.
About 20 years ago.
I had no
Pre-knowledge of what it was about.
correct. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Right.
It's like your beard connected with my beard, and we.
He said it twice, didn't he?
Yes, it did.
Hello.
And then you read my mind.
Right.
It was just like that. I was kind of pumped up actually because of all the hype. I mean, it's been being hyped up for a while, and Harrison Ford's in it, and I'm a Harrison Ford fan.
Ford. He was back in it.
It's Indiana Jones is in this movie, in my mind. And those are the flicks that I grew up on that I was like all about.
If you
Indiana Jones films.
not include the Crystal Skull, I didn't like that.
I liked it. It was alright. Anyways, Harrison Ford. He's in the movie, so it has to be good, right? We get into it. Harrison Ford's not in it right away, so it's like.
You have to wait 2 hours to see Harrison Ford. 2 hours.
You did not wait that long. The parts that you didn't like. What did you like about the movie?
The end credits. I was waiting for it to be over.
I think Mr. C over here is going to be a little bit harsher on the movie than I am. After I sat on the movie and I thought about it for a little while, I've actually come to the conclusion that it was an okay movie. You take out all the foghorns in the background, the slow walking.
Eric with a C is shocked.
I'm actually starting to feel like I'm coming around to thinking I would watch this movie if it was on TNT. Now, I'm not going to go back to the theater and watch this movie. It's not a movie that I would catch in the theater twice. Like the last review that we did, I said I'd go see Kingsman multiple times.
Yeah,
this one I would see one time in the theater.
Nah, because he could fast forward. Ryan Gosling walking down the street, glaring in your ear. It's a foghorn remix of Lil Jon. I don't know. It was
okay. That was the downside of the movie. Okay,
right.
If I had to say there was a negative of the movie, it was the soundtrack. I wasn't into the futuristic
but
like
not just the soundtrack. Him walking down the street to this dramatic soundtrack.
Well, he was walking into like a foggy street. If you think about it, I mean, there was some like intense moments when he was like walking.
The most intense part is he kicked snow.
Were there any beards in this movie?
He said beards, dude. Ryan Gosling's so good looking, he can't grow a beard. He cannot.
He cannot.
Say beard twice.
Like if you looked at it from the outside, I mean, I know you thought it was a boring movie, right? You thought the foghorn was overplayed, which I did as well.
Right.
They did walk slow. You could cut out that 60 minutes of the movie, and it became an hour and 40 minutes.
I would have given the movie a good review.
So the more that I thought about this movie, okay, like the days afterwards, like that first day when I got home, I told Amy, that movie sucked. That was my review.
Right.
I was going to tell you guys, do not watch this movie, forget about it. It sucked.
Wait till it comes on DVD.
And then I changed my mind. Okay, I'm not in that same basket anymore. I told Eric beforehand that I was probably gonna blow his mind.
Yeah, he's
because we were both on the same page. We were both like, this movie sucked. The foghorn sucked. It was slow. It was too long. This movie. Okay. Right.
Yeah.
It doesn't even deserve.
Good shit.
Think about having a beard on it.
Right.
But then the more I thought about it. It was a pretty decent story, dude.
The story, it was very, very story.
So you chop that 60 minutes of boringness out. There's some women out there.
There's no nudity like there is in Blade Runner 2. I like.
Okay, Speaking of, he liked, there were certain scenes, right? Right, okay. So what were your favorite scenes of the movie?
There was in this movie.
Don't hold back here, okay? I mean, just let these people know what you thought of, well, what your favorite moments of the movie were. Did you guys catch that? I mean, that's the part that really stood out in his mind.
And the story. The story was great. I'm telling you, the movie would be fantastic if they would have cut out and edited certain aspects of the movie.
What do you think about Jared Leto's beard?
I can't tell, he couldn't see it. Jared Leto was blind as in this movie, and nobody knows why.
Like, we didn't ever see him die, so that, I guess that leaves it open to another Blade Runner. What did you think about the acting? Like, the characters? So we had Harrison Ford, we had Jared Leto, we had Notebook Guy. What did you think about that?
Notebook Guy. Jared Leto was phenomenal. Ryan Gosling, he was good.
You told me, okay, C told me right beforehand that he hadn't had very many good movies lately.
No.
Correct?
Have you seen Driven or that race car?
I thought Driven was supposed to be good. I haven't seen that yet.
No.
I thought each character played their role perfectly fine. Even Notebook Guy, his character he played it the way he was supposed to play it. I mean, I felt sorry for the guy because I thought he was real, but he really wasn't real.
It's a Pinocchio story. He wanted to be a real boy.
They had that one scene where he reached into the thing and it took 30 minutes for him to reach in to grab the horse out of where he planted the memory in his brain.
Right. They didn't explain well enough what a replicant was. And that had the same structure as any other natural human.
I was thinking it was something more like Terminator kind of thing. You know, they turned into machines. And
speaking of, the chick in the movie though was awesome.
She was kind of bad. I could take it into the UFC ring and whoop some ass.
Yeah.
Like she walks up behind the spoiler here, okay? Wait, the whole review's a spoiler though.
Yeah, it really is.
So she walks up behind this dude, she hands him something because she's like stealing some bones and she hands it to him and he's like, oh well, what's this? She walks up,
Kung Fu's the
crushes his like trachea from the backside of his bone. I mean, he's just, you see at the end of the movie, I'm under the assumption that he did not die because I thought he was still breathing and looking up into the sky and he was seeing the vision of the snow falling and the chick was worried about stuff.
That's some spoiler. That's some spoiler.
I told you, I'm gonna spoil some when we do these reviews, okay? So,
man,
if you don't want to see it, I'm sorry, you might want to.
But like we said in the beginning, Harrison Ford doesn't come in for like 2 hours. The last hour.
Not that long, people. It's not that long, dude. See, that's the thing. I've sat here and thought about it. I was gonna dog this movie so hard.
I'm still dogging it.
You still are dogging it, but I'm out like right now where we're actually doing this review. Our beards are here. I needed another drink, so I wanted to make sure he drank too. I'm thinking about going and watching it again.
I love whiskey.
You want me to watch it again?
Wait, no.
So I'm guessing that you're not going to give it that great of a review. What's your assessment of this film?
I would have got the out of there if I could.
So I don't think he liked it as much as he liked our last review.
No. It comes out on DVD. You can fast forward that. Great movie.
He was hyped. He thought this was about to be a super action thing. I could see this out of the window to the theater. We were holding hands. I pulled my hand away and looked at him. I was like, he's into this.
This is it.
Nothing. It's over.
10 seconds.
It's over.
Bombing.
There was no.
He walked out of that. And at the last part of 30 seconds of the movie, he whooped that.
No. It wasn't 30 seconds. That fight scene was way too long. It was too fake to me. Because it was like they were in the middle of like the beach, the ocean, drowning each other, kicking, fighting, and I was like, this is way over the top.
They couldn't figure out what to do first.
Just finish the fight back here on the beach and then go save Harrison Ford because you got to save Indiana Jones before you keep moving on in the movie.
It was one of those scenarios. You know, Ryan Gosling was stronger than this chick. But he could have knocked her out in 2 seconds, but he sat there and fought the whole time.
And it was raining, right? They were on the beach. It was wet. It was raining. It was like the Notebook all over again.
Right? So
Did you see the Notebook?
I try to avoid it.
I've watched it a few times. My wife makes me watch it.
Please don't talk to me.
So you gave it a get the out.
Yeah.
My rating is going to be quite different. I'm not going to get the out. I'm going to sit and watch the whole movie, okay? That's my rating. I'm gonna watch the whole movie. Unfortunately, I'm gonna get really frustrated with all the gonging and the foghorn sounds and the slow walking and chopping, hoping that they would just chop 60 minutes out of the movie and make it a normal size movie. I thought the story was actually a good story, and I would definitely give it a, you need to watch it once. Maybe not in the theater, maybe not on DVD. Watch it at least when it comes on TV. So that's my honest review is I'd watch it again, man. So I knew I was throwing him up for a loop here because me and him were both on the same page. We hated this movie, but I changed my mind.
Only because you cannot fast forward in the theater.
Hopefully you guys and gals enjoyed this. Yeah. What do you want them to comment about?
Comment about everything. If you want us to review anything, we will. No shame.
No shame?
No shame.
Anything, huh?
Guns, games, movies,
liquor.
Board games. Oh my God, liquor.
Whatever. You tell us, we will review
I
it.
will review the out of liquor.
So I hope you guys and gals enjoyed this. Make sure you leave a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. Turn that notification bell on. It's sitting right next to the subscribe button.
It's free, man.
It is. You click it. That subscribes you, click the little bell. It lets you know every single time we put a video up. Even if we don't have a schedule going and we just throw videos up randomly, you're gonna find out about it. If we decide to go live, you will find out about it like right away. Jump in, check us out, see what we're reviewing, see what we're doing at the time.
Yeah. Excess long parts sucks.
I felt sorry for the notebook guy. There's a table. The lows. We're doing fine, but come here.
They're just not watching. You should do like bloopers and
This thing's still videoing.
yeah, you should do bloopers and
This part's 3 days.
This is like an hour.
If you're new to the channel and you didn't know, every time we say the word beard, every time we say the word beard,
God,
you
great.
and us, you're drinking either H2O or a beverage of your choice.
Whiskey.
Every single time we say the word beard.
It was like 4 times.
At least.
I finished